Out to the listeners and supporters, fans, well wishers them. We just want tell God Almighty, Boku Boku, thank you. Where you don't bring with this far, because this now a new year, this way you don't start with the blessing, support, guidance, love, affection, and everything. Throughout 2024, he hold on to we. In spite of whatever we're going to go to, he preserve we lifestyle. So for that alone, we want to tell him plenty thank you. We magnify him, we glorify him, we beseech him, and we honor him. We dey give him all the praise and glory. And we will continue for actually do ya. Again, they continue for hold on farm to we and all the plants that we get for we. Let it guide we for make sure say we able to come to the logical conclusion. Today, I just want to recall the life of a very remarkable political figure who began as Salon, way 44 years ago, this past December 18, 2024. Now he passed away. We can visit we in America, he come on England, he can visit we. So now yeah, he can lost in life. You know, just like you always say, God Almighty then go determine who side somebody go die, not to you go determine. The power become for visit we. You know, since he come on a saloon around then 67, you know, something like that, we come on a saloon. Between 67 and 68, so we come on a saloon. Because of the political, you know, crisis they all been take place as a result of the general election, that March 1967 general election. So it can't work because we don't go set to now England, Ireland, and you know, in England. So it can't. But you know, they could always say God Almighty then go determine who side somebody in life go end. Naya. And we tell God thank you way he come Naya. The Saloon community who say really today where he pass away. Now there you go actually see the beauty and majesty and glory and the oneness and togetherness of Salionians, especially in times of crisis. Sir Albert in begging now one that we bring virtually the entire community together. The way we honor the man, the way we honor waiting that do that go for show say all the accusation where they been put in a tribal list in there for promote hegemony and all that thing there. Way to see Naya December 18, 2000. We tell God thank you for what you see Naya. How the community come together. Of course, I don't write extensively about, in record now office, the dazzling area of office system we hold, and your contribution now the country. I don't write dandy. So need not again for begin go over that with the listeners. This now just the audio with the accompany which I write. If I really decide today again with the writing where I do, there's no actually need for make any broadcast. But the audience, the supporters, fans, and well wishers and key always want to add me voice there, regardless of waiting. All right. So in that regard, I will oblige them. So now that's a well I can do it. But actually, when we look at leaders, regardless of waiting people they talk about Sir Albert, some of we go always defend them because Sir Albert, not to the type of a monster. This way people they may feel say he was they accuse him of tribalism, hegemony, promoting one tribe at the expense of it. No. We can understand who side people they come from within kind of a narrative. They do it out of ignorance because they were not fortunate enough for follow the man kingly. They not see him from the perspective way they before see him. So we can understand. But some of we were fortunate enough for follow closely what the man do. We go always come to in defense. Salvat was to this tribalist because if now been that, you get, people them. When I mean party them, people like Batan Macaulay them, people like Gashom Collier them, the Nelson Williams brothers them, and all the other people in there. You get a lot of Creole people them where Batan Macaulay they all when I mean party them. Then in the talk say, well, the man not only the in country people they no more no inside in your very office as prime minister you been get other people that will be the work there we get higher position we not to even try to take somebody like Mrs. Lenora Day when I be in protocol officer pa Mohammed Madi when I be cabinet secretary. I mean, then you talk about even Gashon Collier, where become Chief Justice, and all of this. But all time the man be tribalist, the man be tribalist, the man are tribalist. And when people they not get an iota of evidence, for back that up. The civil service when they talk, one of them they say will come up with a comprehensive list of people that will be hold top jobs in the civil service. One of them they say we hold top jobs at the civil service we been there before Albert Margai became prime minister and they even remain there where they remained it holding top jobs and then people and not to even southeastern people them top jobs them but all the time the man have been tribalist the man are this the man are that the man will be believe in the rule of law the man now one that way in respect for that profession where they call law. I mean, it was admirable. When he want bring the one party system in the Republican, when the lawyers them then go na court or go challenge them, when the court they rule against them, he not force upon them. He drop the idea. Yes, if you want one party system, if you want a public, but when the court system, APC care this matter go na court. When the court rule against them, he drop them. He not say Paul Panon na go be. After all, he get majority in the parliament. He had a majority in parliament. If he want, if he for ram and down the throat of people there, that's not the way they for do. But he not do them. He had a very lean cabinet. We're very inclusive. Now I don't put the names of ministers them. We work under them. And not only that, it will take into account the economic realities of the country. So you not be get large bureaucracy. No, you not get them. You not get ministries the way they overlap other. No. It will get a very small and efficient ministerial structure the way it preside over all of these things. But of course, politics we can always understand. People then go to any length for destroy the opponent. But this is where Martin Luther King come in readily. He really not get problems with people them where they resort to them kind of licentious conduct them. Whether they get problem with, he get problem with people that we get the facts them and we know they come talk them. So they allow things that we wrong for stand as the truth. One fellow been there, one of Sir Albert in driver, they call her Lily Ali. Now all been in Eastern, for me, Eastern Lily Ali. That man was so grateful to Sir Albert. What they talk about, Sir Albert, the things that we Sir Albert do for that them band set when we come out that or Muye Power, okay, Muye Power, something like that. Now Sir Albert now he put the funds them together, he opened the band set for them people in there. This is remember all time watching them they talk about now just the negative thing no more, the negative thing no more. Sir Albert was this, Sir Albert now this. Everything we don't go wrong now the country. They say well Sir Albert now the Then the catalyst for them today. We're not true, not true. Also, a day like today, when a New Year's Day, some of us say we can remember a great and iconic leader. We did very well in the country. He did very well. If we now follow the right up them, waiting right now. Every ministry, whether power work, it make big difference. Where it in education. So then center schools them. Can you secondary school now, where they call it secondary school. Koema, secondary. Magboroka, then school they all now be center schools them. Now Sir Albert turned them to major secondary schools them. We money where when Sir Albert became Minister of Finance, for an idea that under in leadership as finance minister, now in the Bank of Salon come, they change with money from that British coins will be get. Then bring leons and send it. And we money be even strong past United States dollars. Some of us we see the money, we see them. Agriculture now where people they complain about hunger now the country. Under Salbat, now the Ministry of under Salbat as Minister of Agriculture, now the SPMB come out. Jobs were around. We been get food na the country. You know, been get young people then, we all man they go full up na free ton. All man they go fill up na free ton. No, there was no need for that. Jobs were there. So you find also as people and they talk say Sir Albert na been this kind of a person. Now also talk about the good things and what he do. So there can be no time for come remember Sir Albert. The way the year 2024 done so, and we don't come into 2025, especially today being a New Year's Day. I didn't tell you for remember somebody like this. We need for remember. Salvat was not a saint. Yes, he been getting faults him. But on the scale and balance, he make a major contribution towards Salion in Goa. In the area of foreign affairs or international politics, he was a factor for record with, especially at the Commonwealth level, when he can go at the Commonwealth conferences. He played a major role in dismantling Ian Smith, that in whatever he been get under that in apartheid, or he also been get he's been getting. He helped greatly with them win and candle because he stand and women take that international conferences. So Salbat was really a figure. The man had the first countryman lawyer, and the first countryman lawyer in a saloon. So the man was he was a factor. So do ya where we would talk about people then not spend that much. We spend inordinate amount of time, the PhD the people then, and overshadow all the good things that we do, all the good things. We're very wrong. Very. So some of us say today, at the day this way, some of we will come talk about, MS Alba. Yes, I mean, they na SPP, in friend, Shaka Stevens, they are to come out today. For whatever reason, they come out their policy disagreement or whatever it was, they come out na the SPP. Then go fund PNP, where they call Pekin, Pekin. But after a while, common sense prevailed over opportunistic calculations on in part. Then he returned the SPP sufficiently on time for let them all go na Lancaster House, May 1960, where usher in independence. All that he played a major role in Saloon attaining independence. Even at the Protectorate Assembly, he was part of that, representing the Moyamba constituency. They go into parliament. So, a day like today, where God Almighty or Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala we don't say I don't bless we with in love, in protection and guidance. It don't make we see him, not to everybody we see him. But we live for witness a day like today. Now praise and forgive God Almighty the praise and the glory. And tell them plenty, plenty thank you. We express with deep appreciation for this because amen. It not be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or God Almighty, not they under any obligation for let He make we sit a day like today. He get that power when a very unchallenged power for let He make sure say we not see him, we not see him. But this is where it is show in love, in mercy, in tenderness. All we need for drum, I mean, you not expect we for pay or send for them. You not expect we for get eat because you get in abundance. It then I host way now by your appointment, I go make anybody then at that host society. All the thing want, let we praise them, Lord magnify them, Lord glorify them. Lord just express, a deep appreciation for what He don't do for we. And that me can for do today. Today not to SFPP, APC politics. This is like politics. We also they can make sure say let light shine upon one of we, iconic figures them. Some of we go continue for argue. Say Salvat not to be the monster where people then feel say he be. No, he was not. Salvat was a real human being. And he do a lot of good things them. He do a lot of good things them. Now the country. More even decide say we dey hold on to the narrative say Salvat na be tribalist, now only people now say it in politics. Where you go to Nigeria now this government where they did Aswaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu in government. Now so in people them now the end of the day. So in young people them will belong to in tribe them or in your way come out. Now they fool the government of Tinubu. Now who that they comfortable for work with? Now who that they? You don't go talk to that after us. Now this they can always say politics or elections. You get unintended consequences. Them. So if the man, the one that will help Pamka into power, he give a job and not say how that for be an issue. It really not for be an issue. One thing we will never, nobody no go ever accuse Sir Albert either by words or by action doing anything for may offend the dignity of the country or for undermine the peace and stability and quiet of the country. No, nobody. Because he never did that. He never did that. Rather, he preserved the well-being of the country. We can understand, politics because politics get boku propaganda, misinformation, lies, and other things. But you will get the facts. Are you place that for camp also cushion them? Like me go be number one person we go talk say Salvat was not the same. I mean, he was not without a fault because even within in cabinet self, he been get up and down because in cabinet you been get a faction we be the 100% for them. They be get another faction than le Kutubu kai somebody and they say we don't form the own nucleus and anything. Okay, we can understand because he manifests himself during that 1967 general election. We see waiting commodity all then. But by and large, again, like I they maintain the argument, Sir Albert was not the monster we people they always CCB. Sir Albert as Prime Minister in that country, there are a lot of achievements under his own belt. As Prime Minister, he did a lot of good things in that country. And some of we go always make sure say we remember that day. We will talk about that day. Also, people in the Bismarck in honor, in effort, and in character. We go come. We go make sure say we present the facts them. So, like I say, 44 years we passes December 18. Sir Albert, by God in own power, he passed away now. Yeah? And in passing away was how they call it, he bring this community here together, we all manner together for give a heroes, farewell. For issues, comment, and analysis, we they come talk about Sir Albert. We be passed away 44 years ago. Now we area now the Washington community area. Then December 18, 2000. It's now Kutubu Koma. They wish everybody just about a blessed and prosperous new year. And hope say God Almighty will continue for shower with we within love, support and blessing, and also continue for hold on to it. Until then, you guys should have a very pleasant and blessed day.